So I was running the Leviathan Chronicle battle repeatedly. Ought to upgrade some weapons for a unit I don't even have. And I don't know about you, but I was having trouble with killing it without thinking. But then I realized I was bringing the equipment I used against Ifrit in the last Chronicle battle, silly me. So to fix this, I spoke to the Mugo, learned of Leviathan's deepest, darkest secrets, went to the equipment setup, and realized I barely have any aquatic killers. Why? Well, to be fair, there's only like 3 aquatic killer Materias out there, but then that means I'm missing one of them, and that's a problem. So I went to look for it, and decided, hey, this information could benefit the rest of the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius community. So with extreme generosity, I have created a video that just lists some easy to get killer Materias and where to get them. I guess it's like my Super Trustmaster Reward videos, except for, well, the S. And that I finally go over killers. Yeah, I guess it's kinda different now that I say it out loud. Okay, let's get this over with. Beast Killer Trustmaster Rewards. Zaneta has a 25% Beast Killer, along with a similar Dragon, Human, and Stone Killer on her 60% attack Materia. If you're willing to go the extra mile for scraps, Scarshow has a 10% killer on Beasts and Humans. Wow. And that's really all the available Beast Killers you're going to find on a Trustmaster Reward, unless you travel back in time and pick up Blue Sky Belfran, Avian Killers. There aren't any Materias here, except for, well, that free limited unit. I bet you're feeling really silly to not have a literal PNG file. You can actually get the bird killer recipe from downtown Zodad though. It's in a locked chest, so good luck. Aquatic killers, the one thing I made this video for. Turns out there's only 3. One is limited, something that came out with Orlando back in the Middle Ages. The other is Ferris' Trustmaster Reward, not the Neovision one obviously, though it wouldn't be a surprise to find this Trustmaster Reward on a rare unit. And the final one, the normal one, belongs to Ollie. Yeah, who is Ollie? Which Final Fantasy is he from? Turns out he's a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius original. Does anyone remember him? No? Obviously, because no one else is on Rizer's level. Demon Killers. Dark Knight Lunif has a 50% one on his Materia. And everything else is stuck on a Super Trustmaster Reward, limited, locked behind a trial, or available once throughout the story quests. Human Killers. Assassin Shadow has a 50% one on his Materia. You could also use your infinite amount of Star Quartz to pay for a Man-Eater Materia at the Fat Chocobo's place in Devastated Town. Awakened Dragon Axstar, Zaneta, and Supreme Diva Axstar have 25% killers under Trustmaster Rewards, though they boast higher attack stats of course. Then at the bottom of the barrel there's good old Scarshow. Machine Killers. King Edgar Figaro and Plano Edgar have 50% ones under Trustmaster Rewards. That's pretty much it, unless you want to include one Mario from, Mario Brothers obviously. Dragon Killers. Sage Round has a 50% physical and magic killer on his Trustmaster Reward. If you want to go one step higher, Neovision Lasmo also has one. But of course, if you're not as lucky to have a Rainbow unit and a Neovision unit, you could always go for Ferris and Skaha, who has a normal Dragon Killer Materia. You could actually craft some improved Dragon Killers of Skaha's Trustmaster Reward, provided you have enough rat tails. Then there's some lower level ones, like Zaneta and Awakened Dragon Axstar. Spirit Killers. There aren't any Trustmaster Reward Materias here. As a consolation, you can find the actual Spirit Killer, Slayer Materia recipe in the Exploration level for Junkyard. Insect Killers. Kind of like Spirit Killers, there's no units to share. There is another recipe for a normal Insect Killer in Chocobo Reef. Stone Killer. King Giot from Final Fantasy IV has a literal Stone Killer Materia as his Trustmaster Reward. Then there's Zaneta, in case you've forgotten that I mentioned her. Plant Killer. Apparently Berserka has one, though I forgot since I didn't bother reviewing her. But since Neovisions just don't fall out of the sky, there are more accessible alternatives. Like Yubel, who has a 50% plant killer attached to his Trustmaster Reward. Finally, Undead Killers, or Reaper Killers. I actually couldn't find any easy Trustmaster Reward Materias with this attached. The only one was Neovision Onion Knight, which only boasts a 30% killer, and, well, has a less than 0.1% summoning rate. Of course, there are alternatives, like Super Trustmaster Reward Unlimited unit you'll never get. Does anyone actually know who this is? So yeah, that's my Trustmaster Reward Killer Materia video. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Special thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Once again, the Patreon pick will start up soon, where patrons can list unit topics they'd like, and I make a video based on the most popular choice. By the way, they also get early access to the video. Anyways, it was kinda fun, listing old units I've completely overlooked, and throwing in Neovision units just to say they're on the same level when they're obviously not. Please stay tuned for my next video, where I use my 100,000 friend points to try to get Ollie, and my 500 3-star EX tickets to try to get Fair so my Rizer can kill Leviathan quickly. For real though, there are a bunch of other places to get killers, like equipment, so try to broaden your horizons a little. There are also other places to pick up a limited number of killer materials in story mode explorations and such, but I'm sure someone in the comments would be very happy to point these out.